Ethan.
Hey, man.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Supple Boys stream, where it's just us, just the Supple Boys, and that's exactly who you showed up
Don't say that, because people are going to leave immediately. Ryan's coming.
Ryan Stegman will be here, I guess, if that's what you want to hear at some point.
Computer's updating or something.
Yes. Jane's in the chat for the Supple Boys. Much appreciated, Josh. Yes, if everybody could please throw their chains in the chat for us specifically, that would be great. Carter's asking, do we get extra credit for being here before the rest of the class?
No, but you get credit for being here before Ryan.
And that's what matters.
That's what counts.
Absolutely. What up, Danny? Hello, friends. StreamYard link will be going out any minute now. Nice to see you too. Move the carousel. Ethan.
Hey, buddy.
What you been up to? How you been? he asks, knowing full well how he's been.
Big month for the Supple Boys.
Specifically one Supple Boy, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but you got stuff going on. I'm getting married. Griffin's coming down, and that means that life is absolute chaos.
Yes.
But I'm loving it. I'm riding the wave. I'm having a great time. Oh my God, we've got guests. We've got guests showing up. Let's ask them how their month is going.
Let's begin with Mr. Ryan Michael.
Hey
Brandon
guys.
Allred is here too.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Fellas.
Ryan said congrats again, Ethan, in the chat. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Danny Vengeance, is that the new name? Is that the
stage
name?
I changed it when the movie dropped. When the movie dropped on Monday, I changed it.
Let's go. Very nice. Very nice. Andy's here. Turning on their camera. Craig. What up, Craig? If you want to go ahead and turn your stuff on, you feel free. You're already in the room.
Or don't, if you don't want to.
Or don't, but I will kick your ass off of this screen so fast.
You're out of here.
That's okay. I'm not a video guy, so I'm just here.
All right.
Sounds good, Craig.
Fair enough.
I'm going to take you off the screen here, but of course, feel free to hit us up in the private chat with any questions that you got.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, man. What up,
How's everybody
doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Hanging in there. It's been a better week. I think both of us hit like some low points in terms of stress and a lot of things piling on top of each other. And I think this week, both Ethan and I, we found Nirvana.
I guess so. We bounced back. We're doing really good. I'm happy to report.
Yes.
Corey can tell. Corey says, is anyone going to address the fact that Ethan clearly dominated the KLC team for most handsome member? Wow. Thank you. It's only because Ryan's not here. If Donnie were here, he would resent the shit out of that.
Yes,
but thank you.
Griffin, I think you're beautiful, by the way.
Thank you,
I also think Griffin's beautiful. Everybody knows Griffin's a cutie pie.
Well, what can I say? I mean, I'm sitting here with my fucking gross ass beard and my mullet going on. So yeah, I think so too. You got a lot of congrats happening here from Pavel and old school playa. So congrats, I guess, Ethan.
Appreciate it.
Josh, did those things piling on top of each other include Ryan's recordings? I mean, that has barely affected us at this point. That's mostly a Ryan issue because we do post, okay? So that involves people getting us things for us to do post on.
Old school player says, I'm going to go Griff greater than Ethan.
Ooh.
Listen, that's just fine.
I think we should start an official tally in the chat on most KLC Press member.
I definitely love having the conversation about who's better looking than who, and it doesn't make me insecure at all. And it wasn't just me enjoying that one comment.
I'm not wearing a hat to cover up my receding hairline at all.
Dude, my hair is coming out in clumps. It's fucking bad.
It's not a signature move I learned from Ryan Stegman. It's not. Tyler Janess is also here.
Hello.
Speaking of handsome men.
It's gonna be too much when all three of us are at the wedding.
Oh
I think
God.
it might as well explode.
Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to handle it.
No.
There was the old SNL skit with I think it was Chris Kattan played Antonio Banderas, and every time he would start to take his shirt off, the whole cast would go, "No, too sexy, too sexy."
I think Chris Kattan was on Celebrity Big Brother recently, and it was fucking.
That seems like a Chris Kattan move.
Yeah,
it's like a lateral move, fame-wise.
It's not something I should be repeating, but if you guys have never seen, it's Jim Brewer telling a story about Norm Macdonald and Chris Kattan.
Just going to mention this story. Holy
If
shit,
you do not know the Chris Kattan, Norm Macdonald story, Jim Brewer tells it.
Twilight Zone. I'm going to paraphrase it, obviously. Or do you want to take this, Ryan Michael?
Oh, I wasn't going to even tackle it because I'll never do as good a job as Jim Brewer, and it's probably got some words in there I shouldn't be repeating.
Yeah,
so.
I'll dance around it a little bit. So there is an episode with Pamela Anderson as host back in like 90s SNL during like Norm Macdonald, Jim Brewer, like that heyday. And there was like this one sketch that was proposed like on Monday, as they always do, where it's like, oh, we're going to do like a Twilight Zone-esque kind of sketch. It's like that Eye of the Beholder episode with, oh my God, she's hideous. But it's like, like a gorgeous woman when they take off the bandages, like, oh my God, they're all like pig people. Mm-hmm. And Norm Macdonald was cast as Rod Serling. He's known for not really doing impressions, and when he does, it's just Norm Macdonald as whoever he's doing. And so he didn't give like a shit about any of this because it's Norm Macdonald, and he kind of plays it like close to the chest, like, hey, picture a world with that kind of stuff. And Jim Brewer talked about how during this week it was all Chris Kattan like, oh my God, Norm, you gotta Norm. Now it's gonna bomb, Norm. Honestly, I'm not gonna do the whole thing because you can see a lot better recapped in Jim Brewer's video online. But yeah, needless to say, Norm Macdonald really kind of skewered Jim Brewer.
He basically trolls Chris Kattan for a whole week.
Oh yeah,
he makes Chris Kattan flip out the whole week, and then when it comes time for Saturday night, tiny spoiler to the story, Norm kills it. So he just spent the whole week fucking with Chris Kattan just to drive him nuts. So.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald, he's actually kind of good at impressions. Like if you watch like the David Letterman skit that he does, he's not bad. He's actually a solid. And his Quentin Tarantino also pretty solid. All right.
Hello, Ryan Stegman.
Oh, it's Ryan Stegman.
The Ryan Stegman? Hold on.
I texted him the link that he asked for. It's still just sending indefinitely.
You want me to text you the link? You cut out at the beginning. All right. It's coming your way. The folks are excited.
How many months have you guys been doing this?
His computer is stuck updating, I believe.
Updating iTunes.
I want to pull this up really quick. Art Jedi says personality Griff greater than Ethan, looks Ethan greater than Griff. Again. Let me just express how great this is for my self-esteem, how much I like it, how much I never want it to end.
We need to do like all stats. Like a D&D character.
We'll do like trading cards. Like
you remember like when you get like the Marvel Encyclopedia or like those weird books that had like endurance 8, speed 8. Like I want to see that breakdown, but like
Griffin, how's your endurance?
I don't.
What kind of endurance? Emotional, physical, sexual?
I think it's.
You know what? You're putting words in your own mouth right now, buddy.
I have a friend that has a Marvel podcast, and he has the greatest business card I've ever seen. His business card is I want to say Series 3 Marvel Universe set. So it's a picture of him drawn like comic book style, but on the back it actually has his power levels and stats, just like a Marvel card from the early 90s.
Awesome.
And his fax number.
Dude, it's the best business card I've ever seen for that.
That's fantastic.
I'm in the process. We've texted Ryan Stegman the link. He'll be here any minute now. I'm in the process of pulling up something that I would love to show on screen because it's pretty good and it's coming in hot. Maybe Ryan Stegman's here? Ryan Stegman's here. Hey, Ryan Stegman.
There he is.
Hi, guys. This is going great.
I think so.
It's almost there.
Chugging along.
I love it.
That's the for a long time. It just sat in one spot. I thought the computer was frozen for good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember the Fairly Odd Parents Cyber Chasers?
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
I'm just
I know
picturing
Ryan
that
does.
moment where it's like that bar, the download thing, and then it like goes reverse.
Yeah. We were talking
So far.
impressions. Oh,
Whoa!
that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
good,
Moonlight.
Ryan.
Thank you.
I like
I
it.
like Moonlight.
Ryan, for some reason, everyone in the chat is comparing who's better between me and Griffin out of looks and personality. And Art Jedi asks, Ryan, how would you rate the Supple Boys? Now, I want you to know that this has already hurt my self-esteem quite a lot. And your input probably holds the most weight. So just carry that going into this.
So what do you want me to rate first?
Sexual attractiveness, obviously.
We're sexually attracted to both of you.
Okay.
Oh,
All
we
right.
need an HR department, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Very, very handsome young men. You both have bad personalities, though.
that's
Okay.
true.
I wanted to highlight actually because Iker had suggested that he thinks it's future me from the Supple Boys poster.
That's a good point. We
Now,
didn't
for
consider
some of you
those versions.
who haven't seen that, the Supple Boys poster, John Iker, great man, great graphic designer, has done some stuff for us. John Iker actually hand drew a poster for Supple Boys episode 20 last year.
That's right.
And it looks like this. And
Hey.
any chance I get to plug this and show it off, I want to, because Iker positively killed it, and it remains to this day one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. And I would agree.
And it's
that
worth
future me
noting
is
that,
sexy.
yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Future Griffin is the one on the left there, and the big head is Future Me. So, I mean, between Future Us, yeah, Griffin is probably the winner.
The king of content.
So, Ethan,
Yeah.
enjoy it now. Enjoy your time now.
Apparently, yeah, things don't go so well for me.
If you haven't listened to Supple Boys episode 20, know that you're gonna have to listen to most of Supple Boys prior to that to understand what the fuck is
There's a
happening.
lot of lore.
But there's a lore recap, and Ryan's
There's a lore
done.
recap.
He's fed up.
There's robust
Ryan's
mythos.
gone. I imagine his computer's probably back up.
His Wi-Fi. He's updating his Wi-Fi now.
Beautiful. How many folks do we have? I can have 10 on screen, so I'm gonna add Rob. I'm gonna add Sean. I see you down there in the green room, but I
Ryan's
have to
back.
have room for Ryan Stegman here, and so this is who we're gonna have on screen in the meantime. But I've got my eyes on the private chat
Oh, Ryan's
as
back.
well for your question.
Someone took my quotations middle name shtick, and you know what? I appreciate it.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go, Ryan Stegman?
Only when I get a phone call while I'm on my phone doing this, it just shuts everything off, even though it was a spam call.
Damn spammer.
So now I've put the do not disturb on.
That's
We'll
pretty
see what
good.
happens.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Moon Knight a little bit. I think
Well, I got a quick question.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen this week.
you knew we were doing Moon Knight this
Yeah,
week.
but I didn't have time to watch Moon Knight, Griffin.
Damn it!
I got a quick question if you guys want real quick.
Yes.
It's
Real quick,
Ryan-
someone's watching TV. Someone's got TV going in the background of their audio, and I'm gonna need you to cut it. There we go. It's gone. Great. Whoever it was.
It was baseball. I'm sorry. It was,
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I'm guilty. I'm not even ashamed of it. I mean,
That's fine. That's fine. Ryan Stegman's a baseball fan, I think.
I'm aware, which is why I know that you guys aren't going to kick me off, because he would be upset with you for kicking off a fellow baseball fan. So
Mhm.
even if he is a Detroit Tigers fan, so
Miggy's one hit away from 3,000.
he
Wow.
is. He went like what 3 for 4 yesterday or something. Like that's amazing because
Yeah,
he started the day
And the
four hits
the Yankees
away.
intentionally walked him today because they didn't want him to get it.
You're joking, right?
No, they did.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
That's not awesome. That is like that's
That's
almost as
fucked.
bad as I'm an A's fan and I haven't been to a game in probably 10 years in Oakland, and I apparently neither is anybody else over the last few days, so I don't feel that bad about it. Yeah. The silence is deafening between everybody else. Maybe Ryan and I can jump off and just do our own baseball podcast while he drives.
Yeah,
or draws.
We'll do a baseball live stream right after this.
How far?
One viewer.
I do have my own StreamYard as well, so I'd be more than happy to have you jump on there and we can talk about it.
Quick plug.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
No more
Ryan...
sports talk. It's alienating.
Well,
scaring the nerds.
If you want, you can listen to Ryan Stegman's own Miguel Cabrera fan cast, and which I hear is coming soon. Right, Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna record that along with your redub of Stegman Speaks.
Mm-hmm. You better believe it.
Okay, great. You're actually going to redub all the Stegman Speaks with just your Miguel Cabrera fan cast.
That's a really good idea.
I have to do that. Stegman Speaks. God damn
it. I'm so sorry, man.
I liked the idea of the batch recording, but in hindsight, doing one, checking that it turned out well.
Yeah, you were really rolling the dice on that shit.
Oh, man. Yeah, and as soon as you guys said you didn't have the audio wasn't on there, I knew exactly what had happened.
Oh,
God damn it. I'm so sorry.
We know that pain.
Yep.
Well,
guys, we have a tight hour and a half till we lose at least one of the supple boys, and so we're probably going to keep it to around 7:30, unless Mr. Stegman's really feeling it. But let's start going around the horn and talking to folks, beginning with Mr. Stegman, I think. Ryan, what have you been up to this week? How are you?
I'm good. I did a whatnot yesterday, which I think some of the people here came to. It seemed like they had a good time. And that's a pretty cool platform. What else have I done this week? I've drawn a shit ton. I haven't been sleeping.
Nice.
Vanish.
Very nice.
And I have not done anything cool.
Okay, well, I think there's a few folks in the chat would argue drawing Vanish is pretty cool.
Nothing pop culture-y.
Okay, nothing worth even talking about or mentioning at all on this.
I watched
this
The
live
Truth
stream.
About Pam with Renee Zellweger.
Oh my god!
How was it?
The Truth About Pam.
It was like McDonald's. Like it's bad for you, but it went down so easy.
Okay.
And you had a good time
like
eating
my
it.
Ex-wife.
Jesus.
I figured it was gonna happen.
Did I say that out loud?
You might have, Rob. We caught it.
What was your follow-up, Griffin?
I don't know. When can Ethan and I read Vanish #1? You're fucking flashing it around Philadelphia, the whole goddamn city.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
Are you guys paid subscribers?
God damn.
What's up?
Brutal.
I am
Cold, man.
What do you need?
He did warn us. He said not only does this job not come with benefits, but it actively harms you.
But you also still have to pay for the content.
Right. Yeah.
What are we making this for fucking free?
How much money do you guys pay Ryan for the privilege of working for him?
Good question.
We need to know numbers so we can outbid you.
You know, in a way, that's how it was. You know, in the early days when I was still, buying every single issue of Venom and you know all the Donnie's books and still just paying them.
I mean, we literally pay to hang out with Ryan right now, and we're way cooler than you guys. So,
do you think so?
Careful.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard a lot of these other guys talk, and they seem way cooler. So
there's a lot of personal stuff flying around tonight.
Oh no! my finger
is Mercury in retrograde or something? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, big difference is we can't kick people out of the stream, but
yeah, that's true. That's very
I don't know, so just be careful.
Sorry, did I accidentally just hit something?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have glitched out or something.
Oh snap!
Oh no!
But That's fine.
All right, Rob. I'm giving I'm giving you a second chance here.
You're on probation, dude.
I think they call that strike one.
Yeah.
Oh, see baseball.
We're back around. We're back around all the way to me saying, "All right, never mind. We're going to talk to everybody else while Ryan doodles away." And we look at that look of concentration.
Yeah, I love we're getting the live cam of Ryan's drawing face.
Yeah, what is he actually drawing? Oh, there it is. Okay,
drawing a pretty cool Moon Knight. Let's talk about Moon Knight maybe for a second. Maybe non-spoilers at all. Ryan, are you watching Moon Knight?
Not yet. Nope. I told you. I had to watch The Truth About Pam.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I'm not doing a drawing of Pam.
All right.
If he hadn't watched The Truth About Pam this week, he might have had it spoiled for him on the stream.
We have to. I can't hide it anymore. The real reason Ryan watched The Truth About Pam is because we're starting a new segment on the show called The Pam Jam, where we all talk about the truth about Pam.
I've pitched an alternate title being The Truth About Pam.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I prefer that.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tyler, you'll get a kick out of this. A buddy of mine and I almost started a Zoe 101 rewatch podcast called Zoe 101 101.
That's fucking fantastic.
Why did you just do like what's Zoe like?
What is Zoe 101, Ryan? That's a great question. You'll have to listen to my podcast.
I would literally do a rewatch podcast about any Nickelodeon sitcom. Like we could do Drake and Josh and Griffin and Ethan.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. If you're interested in the revival of iCarly, you should check out Rewatch Party, a podcast my friends actually host, where they talk about the iCarly reboot.
Plug it.
I've seen every episode of the iCarly reboot. I'm up to date.
Wow. Holy shit.
It's surprisingly good.
It has its ups and downs, but yeah, there's some goodies in there.
It's missing Sam, but it's good.
Computer's on. Yeah. I see the camera.
Yeah, computer's working. I'm gonna leave and come back in a second.
Ryan.
What?
Josh has a question for you while your camera is
Of
mobile.
course Josh has a question for me.
He wants to know if you can show us your books and how your shelf's coming along while you can swivel your camera along.
Yeah, it's actually going really well. Here we go. They're starting to get stocked.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. It is slightly more organized, I would say.
Fancy than just piled on top of each other.
Yeah, I'd say so. Beautiful. All right, well, you do what you got to do, sir, and we will see you back in here, I guess. I'm gonna go back to the Brady Bunch style while we wait. I think this is better. Okay. Well, I guess we're not talking about Moon Knight beyond the fact that I am having a really good time with it. There are little pieces of each episode.
I thought we were talking about the iCarly reboot.
No, if you want to talk about the iCarly reboot, you got to go listen to fucking Tyler Jensen's podcast.
Party, my podcast.
Is it really iCarly if Sam's not on it though? I mean, that's
that's the question.
Sam? I don't think
because Sam, like, she doesn't even make like a weird cameo where she's not even on the screen with iCarly.
This isn't really even spoiling anything because it's the first episode. They give an explanation as to why she's not in the show.
What's the explanation?
Well, because they hate each other.
She's off with her biker gang.
That's a good
She's off
lesson.
with the biker gang, yeah, which is like a good. I mean, that works. Did you see she has a book? Did you see she has a book coming out later this year about her life?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Do you know the name of the book?
Yeah.
What?
It's good stuff.
It was
Actually
a
called
whole play
that?
she did
There's an
about it too.
iCarly book.
Yeah.
Well, wait, several things just got thrown out there. What?
What?
I don't know, but I'm going to shut it down because we're done with the iCarly chat, all right? We don't have an iCarly
Is that strike
segment.
2? Is that strike 2?
You're close, Rob. You're close. It was a little high and outside of you to do it, so I
pay for my subscription, okay?
All right. That's fair. Sure. Ryan Michael,
Yes,
how
sir.
are you this week, sir? Are you enjoying Moon Knight? I know you're watching Moon Knight.
I am definitely watching Moon Knight. It's getting better for sure. For me, actually, this is a callback to something when my mic was too loud the other day. Ryan actually said, "Who's going crazy on the Foley work?" which for me, I geeked out because as a sound guy, Foley work is like, an industry term. So like not everyone just throws that term around.
Sure.
So for me, that's the weakest part of Moon Knight for me is the Foley work, the sound effects, the music, the ambiance. I watched The Batman on HBO, and within 10 minutes of Batman being on screen, I was like, ooh, like the sound effects of him beating the crap out of these guys. Like it got to me, and it's just not there with Moon Knight when he's throwing his moonerangs. The one, it's not really a spoiler because he throws them. For me, the Foley effect I'm hearing is impalement. Like the dagger is going into their hand. It's got like a shunk. It's got like a sinking in sound to it, but you can clearly always see they bounce off the guns and just bounce off. So there's no blood, there's no injury, but they keep doing a sound effect of the hitting flesh. So there should be blood, there should be casualties. So it's just something with my brain. Like my brain knows the Foley work is bad. So it's just like it's not syncing with me at times when
all of the punch sounds in Batman truly sound like he's breaking bags of wet meat. It's pretty good. Old School Playa asks, better theme song, iCarly or Victorious? It's easily. Fuck off! It's easily iCarly.
What are you talking about?
No, the Victorious theme song kind of blows.
Ethan Parker.
The real answer is Drake and Josh.
I know that you're.
I thought it was Sweet Life. But
I know,
what do
Griffin.
I know?
I know that you told me the other day that you stick by Drake Bell no matter what. But I say iCarly better theme song.
Is anyone that's not reacting a little older like me that I those shows just miss me by? So like, I know what they are, but I never.
So I'm too old for them.
I'm 48, but like I have kids that are from age 20 to age 2.
So
like,
I'm in the middle of like.
I even know who like A for Adley is at this point too. So you'll have to forgive me.
I'm not old enough to enjoy it.
Happy Days, or is it?
All right. Listen, now that Mr. Stegman is here with this setup, we can talk about something, I don't know, maybe a little more mature, like comic books, all right?
All right.
How about we talk about some superheroes, okay?
Okay.
Fucking Christ.
The melted Snickers next to his hand?
That's a eraser.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
So
I don't have my Ryan Stegman Moon Knight yet, but I do have the one that everyone's going nuts over. So signed by Declan himself.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
Tight.
Yeah, that's
Declan's a good guy.
I have that one too, and it's also in plastic. So
very nice.
Yes. Oh, and actually, Ryan, when you talk about your 5-minute sketches, I think this is the only 5-minute sketch of yours I haven't showed off.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
So
that's Edgar Delgado colors.
Yep, you know it. So
it took 5 minutes.
Dude,
it took me 5 minutes to draw it. He colored it. Probably.
Yeah, they both killed it. This is amazing.
I love that.
Wow.
I have a couple of 5-minute sketches from Ryan Stegman in my parents' basement.
I know you were talking about it yesterday, Ryan.
Is that where you still live?
Fuck! You beat me to it. I was about to say, do you keep them next to your bed? Fuck.
You were kind of like Porky Pigging it. You were like,
I was so excited, Ryan.
Sorry, I stole your joke.
It's fine.
Yeah. You sound so sad. You sound so sad. I'm sorry.
I thought Ethan was supposed to be having a better week.
Oh man, don't worry. I have to leave early again today too because I got to go to my daughter's art show. So yeah, but she's 6. It doesn't quite look like Ryan's art yet.
Does she do 5-minute sketches?
All of her sketches are 5-minute sketches.
Right.
Oh man, no, but it's her like grade school's art show, and she's in kindergarten. But yeah,
that's awesome.
It is awesome.
Pavel's in the chat saying Moon Knight looks sick, and I agree. Iker is talking about what about that Null and Venom Marvel Legends announcement? Renew your vows. You got a couple of action figures happening.
I think they sold out also.
Yeah, I pre-ordered mine yesterday.
Nice.
I couldn't believe how much fanfare there was for that. I didn't know how big of a deal that was.
The Legends, like those figures are pretty. I feel like they've recently, the past
I got two right here.
Half exploded.
I got Absolute and I got Scarlet. So
nice.
I got some Stegman guys right here.
Those are tight.
I love those.
I don't have a Ryan Stegman action figure for anything. I want a Ryan Stegman action figure. That
did I ever tell you about the time that I think it was a Agent Anti-Venom Marvel Legends figure. Is that possible? Does that exist?
Probably. I have it.
Yeah, it does.
So yes.
It does.
Okay. Well, I co-created Agent Anti-Venom technically. So this guy brought it to me at a convention, and he had me sign it. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I want one of those. And then I was like, I'm going to go look around this convention and see if they have any. And then I went up and I found one, and I was like, oh, sweet. I'm going to buy this. And then I put it on the thing and realized it was like $65 with my signature on it.
Yeah. That's so good.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
I was like, I can't buy this out of principle.
I never let myself buy any collectibles, but if I had all the money in the world, I would have a toy room.
Are you guys talking about the Null and Venom collectible that just like went on pre-sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
For anyone that wasn't able to get one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was just going to give you guys an alternative, hook up my KLC brethren. For anyone that didn't get one on Hasbro, there's another website, Big Bad Toy Store, BBTS. They still have them available. So hurry up and grab your renew your vows and King and Black 2-packs while you can.
So yeah,
I ordered them last night. Oh my god, it's so expensive. I'm pissing away my money. Holy shit.
It's a lot, but when you consider the size of Null and Venom with Wings, they're basically both deluxe figures, which usually go for 40 or 35 or 40. So the 2-pack is 80. It's just a 2-pack of 2 deluxes. So a lot of people were kind of like, wow, that's a high price point. It is only because you're buying them together. Normally you'd be spending that much no matter what on a deluxe figure. So
yeah, and GameStop shows up first on like all the lists when you search it too, and they are charging about like $5 to $10 more than everyone else. Surprise, surprise. So
I mean, if you feel bad about buying it, just buy it and say it's for Ethan as a wedding present.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it'll live on your shelf forever in honor of him.
Just do what I do, and I'll be
in
like
memoriam.
I'll be like, I'll get a toy sent to my house, and my wife will be like, "When did you order this?" Because she like gets mad when I order toys, and I always go, "Oh, I ordered that like a year ago, and it just came," and I don't know why that makes it better.
Well, in this case, you'd be right. So.
Why does she get mad when you order toys?
Because I don't know.
Because he's an adult man ordering his toys of his own things.
I guess
she doesn't really get mad. She's just always she's like looking down on it.
Okay.
Where'd this come from? Oh,
I mean, piece of advice from someone who's been married more than once: keep separate bank accounts from your wife when you have it, and that way you buy whatever the hell you want, she buys whatever the hell she wants, and neither one of you will ever fight about it ever again.
But if she finds out,
it doesn't matter if they find out; it's your money. So
that was a heavy piece of advice.
It's
Ryan might be
trust me, it's the best. It's the best.
What if you're fighting over the same collectible and only one of you pre-orders it?
Well, she'll get it in the divorce eventually. So
you got like a Kramer situation going on there then.
Yeah. I will be billing you all for this therapy session.
Okay.
In the near future. Is that strike 3?
And out.
He just fell out the bottom.
No sports talk, no divorce talk.
And if I may, I just want to show off one more thing and then gladly pass it down to Mr. Vengeance. I jumped in a KLC Friends stream. He said anyone that jumps by can win some stuff. So I jumped in Mr. Scoot's stream.
That's awesome.
Jesus.
And this is that cover. This was kind of infamous. He explained the story to me where when Absolute Carnage came out, he was too broke to buy any of the dope incentives he wanted, so he drew his own incentive.
That's sick.
Scoot's in the chat right now. Scoot just dropped something in here 5 minutes.
Yeah, Scoot's a good man.
You're still hanging around. It's awesome, sir. You know it's awesome. We know you love we love your stuff.
Absolutely.
Scoot actually just said, "I need a 5-minute sketch from Ryan. I'll trade for a 20-minute sketch from me."
That's a 4-to-1 return. That's good.
That's pretty good. I'd say so. All right, Mr. Vengeance. Were you able to even queue up the Batman on HBO? Because I tried doing it a couple of times and
what the fuck?
Couldn't pull it off.
Yeah,
couldn't do it.
I didn't watch it till Monday, and then I watched it again on Tuesday. Most of it, we were doing a watch along on Tuesday night. But yeah, I've had no issues. It looks fucking great. It's a good conversion too to 4K, which is always like something that I'm nervous about how it's gonna change from the theater to the house, but it holds up.
Was it? Does anybody know? Was it shot on film or 4K digital? What was it shot on?
I don't know,
Tyler Jennis.
That's a great question.
Jesus,
totally Googling right
now. Transferred the footage to film negative. Yeah, okay, it's digital.
Oh, you know what? It was probably filmed because I bought some fucking film for it, like the collectible film.
Oh, like
okay.
Yeah.
Right. Very nice.
I like that.
I have those from the movie.
Yeah, I also liked that movie, Ethan.
That was good.
Hot take. Batman's cool.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
What else you been up to, Danny?
So first I want to thank everyone in the community because like sometimes I'll post my own stream but we do it Sunday mornings, which is hard for everybody to get up. But
sure,
I've seen people stop by and tell them to throw chains, so I know they're from here.
That's great.
So I appreciate that.
That's the international call sign of the chain gang.
Yeah,
chains in the chat.
And then,
absolutely.
And Danny, you had enough, it upset your co-host. They were like, what the hell's going on with all these chains?
Well, once I explain, I mean, they know I'm in the part of the Discord, and then they know Todd because they're older than me, so they're like, they grew up on that shit too.
Very nice.
So they're like,
what are you doing on your streams? Are these art streams?
No, we just do like pop culture, talk about movies. Like this Sunday, we're talking about the Batman since more people can watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just stuff like that.
Yeah, sweet.
I did have a question for Ryan because I was doing the review for the Hulk #6, and I noticed Ryan has 2 covers for this one.
Yeah.
Whenever you do the cover work, do they tell you which one's going to be like 1 to 500? Do they tell you the ratio of the cover?
Yeah, absolutely not. No, I heard that the 1 in 500 is like super expensive.
Yep. Yeah, because I posted on the chat, ooh, maybe my store will have that one. And then Ryan Michael was like, well, that one's 1 in 500, so probably not.
Yeah, a guy I know from college who collects sent it to me today and said it's the most he's ever spent on a comic book.
Yeah, it's fucking great. So I asked because I wanted to know, like, does the rarity of the cover, would that influence what you do in the cover work?
No, I mean, like I said, I don't have any idea of that, but I don't think it would. I mean, really.
Are they good about comps at Marvel? I've always wondered.
Yeah, I'm curious if I'll get one of that though, because that seems like that one's pretty rare. But I don't. I think I usually get them. My dealer, not dealer. Oops.
Go on.
Freudian was yesterday.
Yeah, Freudian slip there, Ryan.
My manager guy that does my conventions and stuff, and he sells books, and he saw my comps at one point, and he's like, you know how much these are worth? Because I had like all these Venom #3s and all this stuff, and I'm completely oblivious all the time to that. So.
Are you guys talking about this cover, the Virgin 35 or whatever it is?
Wow, the resolution just greater as soon as
I'm trying to see. There we go. Is this the one you're talking about? I don't know.
That's
the #6
cryptic. Hulk 6 is what we're talking. Hulk 6 came out yesterday from Mr. Johnny Cates and Ryan Otley.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, it's a great conclusion to the first arc.
It was fun.
Yeah, this is the culmination of a lot of the stuff that there it is. Yeah, Rob's got it. That Donnie sort of walked us through. We heard the general premise all the way back at C2E2, and then at a New York Comic-Con, was when he kind of walked us through all this shit. And holy shit.
I really liked I wanted to point out the same thing. I liked Art Jedi's idea here.
Art Jedi says instead of someone winning this guess, we should have everyone fight to the death for it. I think
we could try it out for 1 week and see how it goes.
We can try. I think Josh is just saying that because he's so young and nimble, and
That would definitely diminish your subscribers, though. So maybe not to the death.
However, Corey King says he's not afraid. He'll kick a 17-year-old kid in the face.
Now bringing weapons into this show.
Corey says, "I've got life insurance and a family to fight for." All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Wait. If he's got life insurance, his family is like probably rooting against him.
Good point.
Now, see, but Josh is saying, Corey has an entire family. Josh, on the other hand, has nothing to lose except his entire life that ahead of him.
KLC just turned into Squid Games.
It just says knife fight. I think a knife fight would be tight.
Chain fight. You got to chain it.
Oh,
you got to chain.
yeah.
Chain.
Yes.
It's like what was that video? Beat It by Michael Jackson. We got to chain our hands together and then fight with knives.
All right.
Oh shit! Art Jedi says, "I feel like this is a good time to point out I just won state championship in powerlifting."
He's going to kill everyone.
Damn.
He's a
right.
who lifts us very high.
That's insane.
What did you lift?
Nice.
Toss it in the chat, Josh.
I'm scared to see this number.
When did you get into powerlifting?
When he was a wee lad of the age 4.
Like 3 months ago.
Yeah.
When some kid made fun of him for in comic books.
Wait, does he use the Force? Because that's cheating.
Is it?
I think so.
Is the Force a performance enhancer?
I'm a purist.
Dane, do you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we pass it along?
No, I just want to recommend the book. I mean, I'm sure you guys have all seen it, but this new Captain America,
I liked it.
Yeah, Mark Brooks cover. But it's so good. Like, it sets up both Captain America books so well. So I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
Sorry?
He asked about the writer and artist. I was just
it's Colin Kelly, Jason Lansing, and Tochi. I don't know how to say the other writer's name. Tochi.
Tachi. No, never mind.
Hold on. I already fucked it up once in my review.
Nikulo or something like that.
Tochi Onebuchi. Yeah. I already messed up the name once in my review, so I'm glad I'm here on another stream messing it up again. So apologies to the writer if I misspoke your name. Does that happen to you guys? To you, Ryan, a lot? Like, they'll mess up your name and you're like, does that matter? I mean, how do you feel about that?
Ryan?
Yeah, nobody really. Mine's too straightforward to mess up.
I'm just trying to figure out how bad should I feel for butchering someone's name.
Well, there's definitely names out there that are going to be too hard to understand how to say. So unless they put a like phonetic spelling of it for you, you can't really. You just got to try your best.
It's actually been Ryan Stegman the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some updates here. Corey is telling Josh that powerlifting is different than street fighting because not many people are trying to bite you in the testicles. That's the thing.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh my god!
Is that the street always wins?
It's true. I like that. I like that Fast and Furious quote. Our Jedi says, in the 125 weight class, I lifted a total of 880 pounds with 350 on squat, 350 on deadlift, and 180 on bench.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Only 180 on bench. Come on.
But he's 125 pounds.
Okay, that's fair.
Maybe you guys could trade. Art Jedi can ask Ryan art questions. Ryan can ask Art Jedi powerlifting questions, and you guys could help each other out.
I can lift more than 180, Art Jedi.
Oh shit! All right.
And I'm only probably 80 pounds heavier than you.
What's your bench, Ryan?
I don't know right now. I have the tonal now, and that does it doesn't give you a straight answer, so I haven't tried.
Wow.
I was doing 200 before I switched to the tonal.
Okay. It was a good way to curb your answer, though. I don't know. The machine just it doesn't save. Just like
it's 7. we can get into this if you guys want.
Those machines adjust the resistance based off of the exercise and everything that you're doing. So it
adjusts, and it also in the middle of the it does different things where it does eccentric mode where it gets heavier while you're lifting and all these crazy things, so you don't really know exactly what you're lifting.
Iker says he wants you to drop your tonal score on us and also where tonal score ends. I don't know.
Any of the
My total score, I'm over 1,000 now, but Iker is like I think he's like 200 or something. He's a real weakly.
Yeah,
How
Jesus.
How many pelotons do you do?
I'm just kidding about Iker's like a 800, I think.
Yeah, how many pelotons a day do you do?
I didn't do any workout today. I'm pretty
Wow.
disappointed in myself. I didn't have time.
You know, I was gonna go to the gym and then it was cutting too close to this, Ryan. So my health is on your hands now.
Well, okay.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm glad we settled it. Andy, what have you been up to, man? How's your week going?
It's going well. I got a promotion at my job. That's pretty good.
Congrats.
I'm now an art teacher at a summer camp, you know?
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Is that the job you got a promotion for, or is the job a different thing?
Yeah, I was originally just a regular summer camp counselor. Now I'm an art teacher. That's terrible at art, though. That's the thing. I can't do art.
That's okay. There is a difference in skill set between teaching art and making art, I think. So no worries, I think.
For the interview, I made an arts and craft on the Zoom call. I made a fortune teller, you know.
Oh, very nice. A little cootie catcher.
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fantastic.
Very nice. I don't know if I could make one. I don't know how to do that still. So there you go. Teach some kids how to do that.
Oh, yeah.
So then you're gonna go to a summer camp. Are you gonna be unable to join us on streams while you're doing that?
It's like a day summer camp, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Not like in the middle of the woods for 2 months type of thing.
Sleepaway camp scarred me for that. I can't do that.
No, all right, nice. I still haven't seen Sleepaway Camp. I've just heard a lot about it, but I'll try and get to it.
Classic. The
try and get to
sequels
it.
are so trashy though, and I love them just as much.
I love a trashy sequel. Those are the best kind. Instead of trying to top the first one, it's not going to happen. Especially in those horror movies.
Well, this Sleepaway
I was going to
Camp
say you
can't
must be an evil.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go.
All right, Sleepaway Camp can't be topped because it was a complete accident that it was good in the first place.
Oh, wow. Bozo filmmaking.
That ending shot, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nuts. Like, it's got some rhythm to it, or it's got some mesmerizing factor, but it's terrible. It's incredible.
Has anybody seen X yet? That new A24 movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. I thought it was great.
Yes.
Oh, I have a question, Tyler. Why are you here and not seeing The Northman right now?
Yeah.
So it's funny. After this, I'm probably gonna see if I can see either The Northman or The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
I really want to see The Northman.
I do. It looks really good. I love Robert Eggers' stuff. Like I was just listening to his Mark Maron interview where he's talking about mythology and his Hansel and Gretel short.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
I think it's probably going to be pretty good. Everything Everywhere All at Once was incredible. And highly recommend everybody go see that before you see Sonic the Second Sonic. But make no mistake, you should still see Sonic the Second Sonic because I love Sonic.
It's pretty
I think it's called Sonic the Red Sonic.
Sonic v Red Sonic, Dawn of Olive Garden bits. I guess.
Yellow Sonic's in this one too?
I don't know. When are they going to introduce Evil Sonic?
In the post credits.
In the post credits. Did they? Does anyone know?
They did, yeah.
When are they going to introduce Metal Sonic?
Yeah.
In the next post credits.
Okay. Stop with the spoilers.
It is weird that they stop fighting when they call each other mom names and they figure out they have the same mom name. Sonic's like, why did you say that name?
Why did you say Longclaw? Why?
I like the way you say. Why did you say that name?
Why did you say that name?
What? Why would you say that?
Yeah, it's Sonic. It's not Ben Affleck.
Hey, you all have a wonderful day. I'm kicking myself off this time so I can go to go to a real art show.
Oh, all right.
Enjoy it.
I'm just kidding. I really hope I win the sketch tonight and you guys have a good night.
Have a good night, Rob.
Yeah, good night. You guys see you next week or whenever. Bye.
Sure.
Bye.
Rob became like a wrestling heel where he was enjoying playing the villain.
That fucking guy. Iker dropped in and said, Ethan loved the first Sonic, right? Well, Griffin and I both had a great time with it. We both really enjoyed it. Particularly Griffin. We're both really looking forward to seeing the second one.
Just look at that excited face.
Why is Griffin on the big screen?
Abigail Mendoza's here.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi,
Abigail.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No worries. No worries.
Abigail came in late just to collect her winnings.
Speaking of winnings, Abigail, your sketches, it's on the way. It'll be there at some point. At some point.
But Ryan, how do you feel that I got you not one but 2 sacks?
Two money sacks.
I need them. I'm gonna have to pick them up.
I need them.
And I need to fill them with cash.
Well,
give them to the supple boys.
Well,
that's why there's 2 of them. Are you going to Canada anytime soon, Ryan?
I think I'm going to do Fan Expo, Toronto Fan Expo this year. So
great.
Yes.
Nigel says everyone should see Everything Everywhere All at Once without watching the trailer. And I agree. If you haven't seen the trailer already, just don't. And then go see the movie, and it'll be great.
I saw the trailer, but I forgot most of it. Should I still see the movie?
Yes. I would think so.
Can I see the movie and then watch the trailer?
No.
Here's the funny thing is Ethan, I know, really wants to see that movie. And I've been singing nothing but its praises for like a couple of weeks now. But when we get together, and I've also been dying to see it again. But we're gonna get together next week, and instead of seeing that like masterful film, blockbuster palate cleanser
that I really want to see,
we're gonna see Morbius.
Yeah, fuck yeah!
Let's go.
Tight.
Listen, you only have so long on this earth, and you got to make sure you see the important shit first.
True.
I want to ask you guys because now I'm truly concerned. Are you sure it's still going to be in theaters by then?
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it one way or another.
Okay, fair enough.
They do. They have a contract. So
yeah. Well, you think we did all those Let's Go Leto segments for free?
Yeah, right.
No, I blame Morbius for Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 for getting delayed.
That sucks so bad.
But we did get a release date for Madam Web, and that's
when is it?
Did we really?
Whatever date you tell
next
me.
year, yeah,
it's not soon enough.
It's their big summer release for next year.
It'll be a month away. It'll be a month after Marvel puts out a Madam Web miniseries.
Yeah.
No, what happened to that?
That's the release of any Marvel movie.
I don't know. There was too many things all at once. Andy, you're gonna be an art teacher, but are you gonna read comic books over the summer?
Of course. Well, I work in a comic book store, so I kind of have to. It's my job.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very nice.
Shameless plug. I'm working free comic book day at my store. So if you're in Albany, New York, go to Earth World Comics off Central Avenue, so you can see this person.
Go ahead. You can run the plug again if you want. You can.
Yeah, Earth World Comics, Central Avenue. Free comic book day. Be there, be squared. We're raffling off some cool shit, and I'll be there. Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
And that's what the people want.
I would hope so. Oh, Ryan, I was on the Whatnot stream last night. Beautiful sketches, by the way.
Thank you, appreciate
What
that.
did you draw, Ryan Stegman?
I drew a Spider-Man, I drew a Venom, and I drew a Wolverine.
Maskless Wolverine.
Yeah.
Joseph Noel in the chat says, "Love Earth World."
Woo!
Joe, where you been, man?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So wait, Andy, were you at New York Comic Con?
I was at New York.
That's crazy. So we were probably sitting near each other at the KLC thing.
I wasn't a subscriber then.
Did you guys feel that?
Oh boy.
There was a disturbance in the force.
Something sort of
he's alive.
Unsavory just happened. Chip Zdarsky appeared in the chat.
It's gross.
I'm glad he's alive.
Gross. I don't know if we have.
I don't know. It almost feels like he's threatening to join, which is like, it just sort of like puts a cloud over the whole thing.
Just pops in, and you're just like, oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Because I am an anarchist, I will totally leave if Chip needs a spot.
That's not necessary yet, Sean.
Art Jedi's asking Chip to compare the Supple Boys. We don't want his opinion. We don't want to know. We don't want to know what Chip thinks about it.
I don't want to know what Chip thinks. I want to know what Chip's wife thinks.
Yeah,
that's right.
Wow. Okay then.
I think we already know.
We do? Is that so, Ethan?
Listen, we can talk about it off air.
It's a very easy answer, though. I feel like Ethan would kick you out after the deed was done, but Griffin would respect you more.
Wow.
You've thought about this. Wow. Okay.
All right.
And you know what?
You know what? For that, explain yourself.
Show us your fan fiction.
It's just about the vibes, Ethan. It's just about the vibes. It's nothing personal.
Well, I just feel like Griffin would probably play like some very slow, melodic, just grooves, and then Ethan would have like a Red Bull on the counter and Creed playing, just so we can speed this up.
Okay.
Can you take me higher?
Well, that's interesting. Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong. I just wanted to know why. That's pretty cool.
Nigel says, if Chip joins, we walk.
Yeah, we're fucking out of here.
We're going to unionize, so then Chip doesn't, he can't fucking get in.
We always say before the show, we check for hard outs. We go, okay, I have a hard out at 7:30, and also if Chip joins.
Yes,
that's the new rule.
That's the new prank. Is that there's no Chip in here.
That's the new bit.
Are we, Ryan Stegman? Are you ready for me to pull a name?
Yeah, I'm very ready for you to.
All right, give me just 2 minutes. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Ryan? No Abigail.
Wait,
Yo,
what?
no.
He was trying to put it out into the universe that you don't win the sketch.
Like no whammies.
No, I didn't even put the chains in the post, so I can't even get it.
No.
Anyway.
Oh, what a good egg!
She was giving everybody a fair shot.
Give everyone a turn.
There we go.
Ryan, did you happen to see the Chibi Null I did a few days ago?
Yeah, didn't I retweet it?
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome. Everybody go look at it. Everybody follows each other on Twitter, right? If you're on Twitter.
Ryan, what is Whatnot?
It's like a live auction app. It's really cool.
Did you auction stuff off when you were on there?
Yeah, just the 5-minute sketches that I was doing.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they can like bid on it while I'm drawing it. It's neat.
Very cool. Did anybody here bid during that?
I was going to, but they got to like $400, and I'm like,
oh my god,
I'm good.
There was this one guy.
That come in there.
This guy Iron Hills bought. He drove up the price of everything, so that guy's got money.
He bought 2 of them. He bought 2 sketches.
And he was trying to get the third. He almost got it.
Yeah, he seemed really determined, so I was like, okay.
God, what is that like, Ryan? To just have people out in the world who are just obsessed with getting your shit, no matter what.
You mean like having people like you? It's
yeah. Yeah, what is that like?
Pretty nice.
Okay, I have a winner. This is fun. This is someone that we know has been a fan of the show for a while. Is fellow podcaster Paneloids is getting this Moon Knight.
That's great!
Congratulations!
That's
awesome. The
Paneloids team. I just saw them in Philadelphia. They're great.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So, guys, congratulations! Whoever is running the Paneloids, subscriber, email, whatever it is, I'm gonna reach out and we can figure it out. And we'll get that sent to you in the very near future. But
hey,
congrats.
Chip's trying to get in. Who wants to get kicked out?
Who's getting kicked out?
I shall go.
Sean's out. Bye, Sean.
Later.
Bye, Sean.
All right,
have a great night.
Hang on 1 second. Josh is questioning my abilities to show the pages on All right, so here you go. Oh wait, I'll put it on here.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Oh,
This is not finished. This is the underdrawing.
Vanished.
Oh, is this one of those comic books that you draw, Ryan?
It's funny books, yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And he's yep.
What?
What's up, motherfuckers?
Too Chip, Too Furious.
Chip, do you ever feel intimidated by having to live up to your own hype?
Well, like how every issue I write has to be better than the one before, because I'm a multiple Eisner Award winner. Yeah, you know what? I strive to be better than the previous version of me constantly, and mostly just because I think the readers deserve it. They pay a lot of money for these books. They pay a lot of money for my Substack. I want to give them quality that time after time is better than the previous thing I've done.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Does that answer your question, Ethan?
Kind of.
Yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hi, Chip. How's
Hey,
your
what's up?
COVID?
What's going on?
You got COVID?
You know what? I'm sliding into week 12, and I feel like I'm getting over the hump.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
I got this. No, I mean, because I've been out in the woods, so I haven't even encountered COVID, so I haven't had it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
Well, lucky you.
I've
Chip.
not had it that I know of.
Fucking sucks.
Yeah, what
You
are
can
your
quote me
COVID
on that?
hot takes?
COVID. Yeah, I think it fucking sucks.
Hot take.
I don't like it. That's for sure. I don't want to say it sucks because I just feel like that's harsh.
You know, having personally not met COVID, you know, you don't want to say too much, without, but sure.
I don't know. COVID has some problematic views, guys.
Yeah. We have a really good question here for you, Chip, in the chat. Jay says, writing Daredevil and Batman at the same time.
That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, it does feel like I'm writing them at the same time.
Chip, are you turning in the same script for both books and then just letting the artist change the books?
You know he is. You don't have to ask.
Look, I'm going to admit something right now. I have accidentally sent Marvel scripts to DC.
And they're like, this is good.
I'm very lucky because I sent it to like someone in the sales department at DC, and I was just like, please disregard this. Because it was like the same name. You're typing in an email and it auto fills. I thought I was sending it to Danny Chasm, who was a Marvel assistant editor, and I sent it to some other Danny in sales at DC. And they're like, here you go, Devil's Reign number 6.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Jesus.
Like, thanks.
Chip, I have a question.
They would have read that shit out loud on the internet, like the wrestling companies did.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Chip, I have a question.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the Will Smith slap?
Oh my God.
All right. Yeah. I'm glad you're asking me about this because again, I've been in the woods, so I just found out about it a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Via carrier pigeon.
I don't. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong take. I mean, but this is just between us. I don't give a shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
About any of it. Like, I just don't care. I'm stunned that anyone cares. I don't know. Maybe I know Ryan hobnobs with the Hollywood types, so maybe he knows Chris Rock or Will Smith or Jada or Zephron, or I don't know the names of his kids. Something. So maybe you feel differently because they're friends of yours. I don't know them. If somebody told me that somebody slapped somebody at the grocery store here on this island, and I didn't know who they were, I'd be like, oh, okay, wow, that must have been wild to see, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Do you think it was staged?
I think it was staged.
Yeah.
This is Brandon's hill to die on.
to divert the public's attention away from COVID and Dr. Fauci. Interesting.
No.
Interesting.
To divert attention away from you writing Batman and Daredevil at the same time and using the same script for both of them.
Oh, I didn't even think that. That makes a lot of sense. I often forget that the world revolves around me, and I need smart people like yourself to point it out.
Well, I mean, HBO put out that.
Ryan, what's your take on the slap?
Will Smith was right.
Okay, really?
That's bold.
I
remember
dodge better.
I think Brian, I've only met your wife once. It was at a fan expo, and I remember saying, "Nice to meet you," and then before I knew it, the force of your slap across my face is something I'll never forget.
You laid down on the ground and showed me your belly.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I tore the buttons off my shirt, rubbed it a bit. Nice moon night.
Thank you. I worked hard on it.
The Art Jedi wants to know, why does Chip look like one of the 7 dwarves?
Which one?
Shitty.
Crusty?
What the fuck? Like, literally, do any of them, like...
Dopey.
None of them even wear headphones.
What was the one that lived in its car?
Yeah, which one?
Definitely Dopey.
Divorcee.
I will say, if you were here asking me that question, I would consider slapping you.
Sorry, I will keep your car out of my effing mouth.
You know, the problem is, like, who should be slapped in the Supple Boys, because they put the question up. Like, they made a choice.
Yeah.
No, that was Ethan. Or that was Ryan. Ryan asked about the slap.
Ryan asked about the Oscar slap, but we didn't have anything to do with that.
No, the 7 Dwarfs thing.
Oh, that was me.
That's Ethan. Ethan put that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dom Gomez says bold to assume it's Chip's car and not his mom's.
Ouch.
We fucking share the car. My name is also on the lease. I don't know what the fucking... This is... What? Like...
You make the payments, it's just in her name.
Just a one person, one car. That's the rule in your world. Jesus. Oh my god.
Well, you invited Chip. Do you have anything to say to him, or?
I just want him to expand on the slap.
Oh, keep talking about the Oscar slap. Yeah.
Sure. Or your thoughts on Morbius.
We know you saw Morbius.
I'm personally terrified of him.
Okay.
That's about the extent of my thoughts. Oh, I finally saw this week. I finally saw Spider-Man: No Way Home and The Batman, back to back.
What did you think, Chip?
What'd you think?
Cool. Yeah, they were good.
Okay.
Cool. You know, you should start a podcast, Chip. You got all these little thoughts and tangents you could go on. You could share with everybody.
You know what? Okay, I'll go in a bit deeper here. My thoughts about the Spider-Man movie and the Batman movie are the same as my thoughts on the slap. I don't care. I don't care. I watch them. I don't care.
What kind of things do you care about?
Probably like injustice.
Why?
Like the
Poverty?
animated film or the games, or
when you say injustice,
or the concept.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think Injustice is a game? That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh, this is a really good question in the chat. Chip, I'm getting
Okay.
married in a week, and Move the Carcel asks, do you have any marital wisdom to share with Ethan?
Don't do it.
Jesus Christ.
I've been getting a lot of that in this stream.
You know what? Okay, so I was married once.
Yeah.
As you all know, I got married in Vegas in like 2002, and it lasted 6 months. And my takeaway from that was communication is key. I don't think anyone's ever actually broken marriage down like that, but communication is at the heart of every relationship, whether it be with a wife or the lady you're fucking on the side. You've got to be able to talk to them, or like a comic artist or writer that you're working with. They're all the same. You need to always have an open line of dialogue and say how you're feeling, unless you're trying to hide something.
Right. During your marriage, if you had been sitting there with your wife and a comedian on stage had made a joke about her, what would you have done?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it a good joke?
It's fine.
It's all right.
No, it's the G.I. Jane joke exactly.
Yeah, and your wife does have alopecia,
and she's not happy about it.
Probably
the comedian in question is Chris Rock specifically,
and you are Will Smith in this scenario.
I'm just trying. Okay, I'm trying to decide who to show my belly to in this situation. My wife? Is it the comedian? Is it the audience at home?
So just show your belly no matter what the situation is.
Are we seeing Batman's belly in the first issue you write?
Bat belly.
Yeah, there you are actually.
Bat
belly.
You were bringing back the bat dong immediately, right?
Not like you don't see it straight on. Let's just put it that way. You don't see it straight on. But
okay.
Yeah, you see it.
Okay.
Right? Those in the know will understand.
Oh, if you know, you know.
In Daredevil, was it going to be like is that your billy club? Are you just happy to see me? Like, how are you showing it in Daredevil?
Right. And what about
now
Daredevil?
That deserves a slap. That deserves a slap.
There you go.
Jesus.
Bring it on, Chip. Bring it on.
Oh, you have to do it now.
Yeah, I will.
Come to a Dallas Comic Con or something. You can get me there.
Fine, I'll see you there.
Is it Dare Dong or Dong Devil?
Oh,
that's a Dong Devil.
Dong
Devil.
Okay, sweet. I'm glad we settled that.
That should be the name of your book.
Ryan, I was just saying, last time I was on, the Supple Boys there were talking about the Freedom Convoy here in Canada. And I was thinking after that. I stayed up all night. I was thinking of what to call the Supple Boys, and I realized from here on out I want to call them the Freedom Convoys.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's a new name.
I don't know if we.
It's not. Weird. It doesn't fit our branding completely.
I don't know.
When I started this with them, I assumed that they weren't completely insane right-wing trolls.
Yeah.
But I was wrong.
Little did you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't get out of it. So...
You never asked about it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I said I assumed, like a fool.
Right.
Yeah.
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 You said, are you guys enjoying what Donnie and I are doing on Venom? We said yes. By the way, what are your thoughts on abortion? And you sort of skirted around that, and and then
there's no way Ryan could have known the fact that two young, kind of unattractive, white, 20-something boys who hang out on the internet all the time could possibly be weird white supremacist right wingers.
At least now we don't have to
Weird.
Chip who thinks you guys are hot, like we planned.
Yeah, actually, just earlier tonight, Chip, we were talking about which one of us is the most handsome. You know, who's got the better personality. We thought maybe you would want to weigh in on that, but it sounds like you've got your mind pretty made up.
No, I mean, one of you is more attractive than the other. But
okay.
It ain't fucking saying much.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah, it is fair.
Did you want to get into it?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Any questions from the chat?
I have a question, actually.
Yeah.
Chip, how sexy is Jorge Jimenez in person if you met him already? Because he's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. I will not do a convention if he's there because I don't want to be on a panel next to him because I will just look so much worse placed next to him. He's like a god, and he's also really nice. Like it's upsetting.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now that you're writing one of the biggest titles in the entire world of comic books, Chip, are you gonna be coming?
Sorry. Biggest.
Okay, sure.
The biggest title.
We can say that. Yeah.
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 Are you going to be coming back to the States to do some cons to tell everybody about how you're writing the quote biggest title in the world of comic books?
I don't need to tell them; they know. But I'm trying to figure out some visa stuff to do it. Frankly, like I'm not really allowed to go to America.
Right. Well, I guess
according to my immigration lawyer, Charles Soule.
I thought it was according to your wife's rules.
I'm sorry?
I thought it was just your wife's leash that kept you out of America.
Whoa.
Whoa.
My goodness. This is.
That's all I gotta say about that. You win.
Chip came to promote his OnlyFans.
Interesting.
Apparently.
Yeah, I got nothing to say back, actually.
Nice.
Chip won that, actually.
Nice.
All right, guys, I have to leave.
Ryan's out.
Okay.
Chip's gonna stay though. Chip
go.
says he's
Chip,
hanging
you
out.
can stay for a while. Chip, it's fine.
Chip, we've got questions pouring in for you. We could have you here for a while.
Chip just proved his dominance over me.
Yep.
I mean, he's gotta
In
stay.
fact, Ryan's already left. It's your stream now, man.
Also,
Yeah.
good work on
Okay.
Devil's Reign. Devil's Reign.
If you
was
could get
dope.
started on a Moon Knight sketch.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I'll take 2 more questions, and then I gotta go. I get
All right,
really
question
scared
one.
when Ryan's
Do you
not
have
here.
any hats that aren't from the Potato Museum?
No, because though I've been promised Batman money, it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
DC keeps telling me it's kind of a wait and see thing. Like I send them the scripts, and they're just like, if this does well, we might send you some money or promotional hats.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see. How that goes.
Well, I hope it works out for
Great
you.
I got
question.
another-
What's the second and final question?
I got one question, and it's about a book. Chip, what is your plan for public domain? Like, how far are we gonna go with that story?
How long are you gonna put us through that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna draw it until my arm stops working. I think, which could be soon. Like not to say I'm gonna Savage Dragon it and draw it for the rest of my life, but it kind of feels like that. Like it's like a book where, like, if I want to veer one way or the other, I can just do that. So I'm gonna keep going with it. Once everything else dries up and I'm all out of Batman hats.
Okay, interesting.
Very nice. All right. Well.
All right, Chip. Well, thanks for dropping by.
No, thank you. This has really been, I don't know, it's been something. Bye.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure, Chip.
All right. Well, I think that's a bit of a stream. Ethan has 10 minutes left. We could run it down here live with the folks. If there's anybody that wanted to come hang out for the final 10. Bye, Ryan. By the way, thankfully, Ethan and I have nothing to speak to him about. I think.
I mean, there's always something.
There's always something. I recently made a discovery. I was cleaning out my closet for the first time in ages.
Yeah, if anybody wants to stick around for the segment of the stream where there's no comics creators, but we do hear about what Griffin found in his closet when he was cleaning.
Yes. The answer is not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 Halloween-themed Pringles cans.
Okay.
Ready to go.
You have my interest, but now you have my attention.
All right. Let's get back to discussing the Supple Boys stats.
Oh my God. I think Chip kind of cleared it up. He said we're both kind of bad looking. Ryan said we've had bad personalities, and I feel like those two are our heroes. So I feel like they're the end all be all of that discussion.
It's not a fair debate until you both have beards.
I can't do anything about that.
I think it's a pretty fair debate, considering that only one of us has beards.
That's a solid point.
Yeah.
Who do you guys want drawing your little trading card?
Like,
let's just say Ryan's not available because he's busy.
Well, not Alex Ross, because it would be realistic and I'd be at a disadvantage.
I want Scotty Young to do a baby variant of me.
Okay. That might also be too realistic.
Oh! Boom! I am not an infant, Ethan.
I don't know. Let's wrap up this stream, everybody.
Never mind. He's done. Did anybody have anything they wanted to talk about real quick? Well, we still have an audience.
Moon Knight was cool.
If you're in Ithaca, there's a convention called Ithacon. It's been running for 45 years, and I'm gonna be there with Will Dennis, who edits all of Scott Snyder's books now, and he's cool. I think I'm cool. We're both gonna be there at Ithaca College, my alma mater. Go Bombers! If you're in the area, show up.
Done.
Wow,
what a tagline. If you're in the area, show up. You have to if you're in the area. Anybody else?
If anyone's at the Dallas Comic Show, I might show up this weekend. I think it's this weekend. Yeah. In Louisville. Just to hang out, to see. Just put it on the Discord. I don't know.
Very cool.
So high five. And
speaking of the Discord, you can join the Discord if you'd like. I can drop a link in the chat for everybody right now before we close it out, but we recently launched our KLC Press Discord server. It's popping. The Chain Gang is expanding every day, it feels like, and I know there's a whole bunch of awesome conversations happening in there every day. I think everyone here in the Discord?
Yeah. It scares me. It looks very confusing.
Well, you're telling me. But no, I think once you get in there, it can be a little overwhelming at first if you've never used Discord. But once you get in there, you realize it's all just pretty much a big chat room.
When are we going to see the KLC Slack? That's my question.
Oh, the Slack channel, right?
It's just for the employees.
Yeah.
Never. I'm gonna drop this link in here. It's gonna expire never. Beautiful.
When is the Supple Boys comic Kickstarter coming?
We will never do a Kickstarter because we don't have the willpower or energy. But maybe there will be a revamped version of our Patreon when we need to literally beg for money to pay for things to make a comic book happen. Because turns out it's very expensive. But paper is expensive. Ink is expensive. But turns out talent worth working with is quite expensive. And well worth the cost as well.
Do y'all both
stay tuned.
write, or does one of y'all draw?
If one of us could draw, there would already be a comic book.
There would be 100 comic books.
But otherwise, Supple Boys book announcement, I don't know. sometime
Pretty soon.
Soon, maybe.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Ethan, would you say so?
I say, let's end the stream.
Good call. Everybody,
Thanks
thank you so
watching,
much for joining. We won't see you next week. There won't be a stream next week. That was something we probably should have talked to Ryan about before he dipped. I don't know what the stream's going to be next week because Ethan is getting married next Thursday. The stream will be your wedding. We're streaming your wedding.
Bachelor party on the
wedding.
stream.
We'll talk about Moon Knight while I'm on the altar.
Bring
Morbius with you.
If someone gives like $20, where you go like, "Oh, shout out to
we have a super chat." Yeah.
Bring it to watch Morbius with you.
Someone super chats an objection to the marriage.
Maybe
that's a good idea.
maybe we'll stream our thoughts about Morbius on here, or maybe we'll go live on Instagram or something, or we'll hop in the Discord voice channel. How about that?
Are you throwing him a sick bachelor party, Griffin?
I just said we're going to see Morbius. Yes.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
that's going to be the sickest thing ever. Honestly, I mean,
I know.
Make sure to stay through the credits.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, we will.
To be fair, when I had to throw a bachelor party, we went and saw Venom, and that was the bachelor party I planned.
I think we're going to be so hyped for my bachelor party. We're going to leave Morbius. We're going to be so energized. We're going to have to knock off a liquor store or something. We're going to have to the energy is going to be so fucking high, just like the end of this stream.
Yeah. Goodbye.